It is started with self-realization yet again, and I just knew that I was overweight. I accepted the fact that I was overweight, where I used to keep Nutella jars. When I say Nutella jar, it's not the small one, okay? It's like the huge chunk, like a big one.
Okay.
I used to keep it at the side of my bed, and I just eat it right from the tub. I must say, at first, motivation was my biggest challenge. You somehow need to find a loophole, I guess, for you to just break away from all those negative thoughts and voices that are going on within you. It is difficult, but it is not impossible. First, you have got to have that mindset. The mindset change itself. Slowly, gradually, then you can get through with it. And at this point, I would like to give a huge shout out to my mom, who has been my backbone since day one. I love her to the moon and back. So Mom, if you're watching this, I love you. Yeah, I really do.
Okay, hi, welcome to another episode of Feel Good. I'm your host, I'm Kim. And like I said in the previous episode, in each of our Feel Good episode, we try to spread a little bit of positivity in all our recordings lah. So today in the studio, we have a guy that is taller than me, apparently. So not something that I normally see every day because we are not in the NBA. But we have Vimal in the studio with us today. And this is also my first time meeting him. And it's actually our producer Peter's good friend. Yes, they have been friends for over a decade.
Yeah, over a decade now.
Okay, so Vimal, before we go with the recording, briefly introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Vimal. I am 28 years of age. I recently went through a weight loss journey, and I'm happy to share that with you today.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so I guess it's something that it's very interesting to know as well because I'm sure there are a lot of people who probably been in that, not been in that situation, probably are still in that situation whereby, I know I'm not healthy, I know I'm big, I know this is not good and I want to change, but there are certain probably obstacles or challenges that I'm facing, which you have already faced.
Right.
And now I can see that you are in a great shape.
Thank you.
Okay, so give us your measurement, your height, and also your weight currently.
Oh, right now, I am 190 cm tall.
Okay.
About 85 kgs.
85 kg.
Yeah.
That is an ideal weight, right, for your height?
I guess, yeah.
Yes. So Peter, that answers you I'm 185. He is 190. So you can see the 5 centimeter difference. And he is 85. I am 89. I'm even heavier than him. Jesus Christ. Okay. So 85 kg now. So we talk about this off camera.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is your biggest?
Ooh, my biggest, I was 140 kgs. That was about 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was,
140. At that time, what kind of things that you felt that what probably the things that is when you hit you like, oh shit, this is not healthy, this is not good.
Well, at that point, it was self-realization.
Okay.
I accepted that I had an issue with binge eating, and I was overweight. I mean, like 140 kg, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. With also underlying health problems. Such as not being able to breathe at times. Yeah, I couldn't even breathe normally, like normal people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
and
wow,
I wanted
bad.
to overcome my demons with self-development. Thus, I chose the path of health and fitness.
Okay. I think Peter did not write this in the question, but I'm just going to ask you.
Sure.
I'm just going to ask you again. Okay. Because also off camera, we actually asked Vimal that what is your general interest? So you were talking about performing arts and whatnot. Okay. Probably the names that you're going to mention, I wouldn't know. But if let's say you could see an artist that is no longer with us perform one last time, who would it be? Okay, I know that he already warned me. Can we stick to the question? But I already just went off question. But you can
An
take your
artist
time.
who's no longer with us.
No longer with us. No longer with us.
Right off the bat, I can
Yeah.
think of Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse.
Yep.
Woo! Okay, Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
Why Amy Winehouse?
She had that unique voice that we all love
Yeah.
and enjoy. And also, I think that she's someone who is really genuine as well as a person.
So whatever we see on camera,
Yeah.
on stage, that is actual.
That is
Amy
her. Yeah,
Winehouse.
that was her. Yeah.
Okay. So you big fan of Amy Winehouse?
I am.
Okay.
Aside from Amy Winehouse, I'm also a big fan of Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
She has also been a part of my weight loss journey with
Oh,
her
really?
music. Yeah. She helped me through with her music.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, she's
okay.
also a great songwriter, and she often get discredited for that.
Oh,
She
okay,
does
yeah.
not only just sing the songs.
Yeah, because
she
everybody
writes.
know Mariah Carey just her high notes, not
Yeah.
for her ability in
Not
songwriting.
for and also the adversities that she went through as well. Being biracial,
Yeah.
I'm also biracial. I
Okay.
and you know the things that she has sung in her songs really struck a chord within me,
Okay.
which later on really did help me to get through a lot of my dark times.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But Mariah Carey is still around.
Yes, she is.
Hopefully, who knows?
Yep.
She might be back on tour, and then I'll probably get to see her perform live.
Yeah.
Wait, have you seen her perform?
I've seen her live twice.
Oh, really?
Yes, and one more thing, I would just like to add this on. She has also tweeted me once. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've been a fan my whole entire life of hers. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I got a little bit of goosebump. Okay.
yeah.
What did she tweet at you about?
I can quickly check if you don't mind.
Yeah. Do that.
Let
I
me
want to
just
know.
pull this up.
Because obviously I've never been tweeted by any
But it took me
celebrity.
11 years to get her noticed.
Well,
Yeah.
you get it at least.
Yeah.
You get it at least.
So this one time, I told her, after being dedicated to you on Twitter for 11 years, I hope someday you'll acknowledge my existence by replying to my tweet. Make my wish come true.
Yeah.
And then she responded by saying, and that someday is today. Good morning. Yeah. I have it right here, as you can see.
Wow.
Yeah. That was such an eye-opening moment. Yeah. That's the official account.
Yeah, that's the
Yes,
official
yeah.
account. Can you see? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Wow.
So you know things like this, it really matters for you when you are when you idolize someone for so long.
Of course.
And yeah, it's
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Woo. Nice. Okay. Nice start. Okay. Let's go with the question.
sure.
That I do also understand that there are people who come into the studio feeling nervous because of Peter's setup.
Yeah,
We
he has
have
a
all
great setup, I must say, though, yeah.
Lights, camera, microphone,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, but okay. But today you just feel like, you're just talking to a friend. Like,
Sure.
you just imagine without the microphone and then you're just
Yeah.
talking to a friend. People want to know about your stories and just go with that.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, first question. Can you share the initial inspiration or motivation that prompted you to start your weight loss journey?
I must say I try to reiterate it again.
Okay.
It is started with self-realization yet again, and I just knew that I was overweight. I accepted the fact that I was overweight, and I must overcome this no matter what I do. It was like at that point I realized that I must change this, because I was also at the point taking care of my dad who was sick in the hospital.
Oh, okay.
And I was taking care of him for about 6 months, and I saw all the people who were like suffering at the hospital, and that itself also made me realize that you must change your life. It's now or never. You're not gonna dawdle around and waste time.
Okay.
You either do it now or you don't do it at all. And that really just prompted me to keep pushing forward. Yeah.
So that is 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, but initially I lost my dad in 2018, but right after that it was
Okay.
Thanks.
So okay, is your family in general memang big in size, or it was just you?
No, it was just me.
Oh,
I
it was
would
just
say,
you.
yeah. And my dad
Okay.
was also slightly on the bigger side.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
My mom, on the other hand, she's really fit. Yeah.
Really fit.
Yeah.
Okay. You have siblings?
Yes, I do. I have
Sibling.
two sisters.
Oh, two sisters.
Yeah.
So sisters is also very mother side.
I would. I don't know. I'd say that they're just normal compared to me, who was like
Okay.
morbidly like overweight
Okay.
and all that. But
Okay.
they were still fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just you.
It was just me.
Okay, so then the self-realization
Yep.
that comes in. Okay, obviously when you were at that time when you're like, okay, I think something needs to change, and then you're like, okay, I know that it's either now or never. Obviously, when you want to do that first step, it's gonna be like it's gonna be challenges, and your brain is gonna obviously tell you, no, Vimal, they're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
We have been big together.
Voices.
Yeah, voices in our
Yeah.
head, right? We have been together this big for a very long time. Let's stick to this. This is okay, right? How do you actually go past that?
Like the challenges.
Yeah, the challenges.
I must say, at first, motivation was my biggest challenge.
Oh,
Yeah. But when you first start out and you feel timid and anxious, and at times even lost, as the time goes by, you'll get used to the rhythm of realizing that you're going back to this black hole yet again and again. So you somehow need to find a loophole, I guess, for you to just break away from all those negative thoughts and voices that are going on within you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is difficult, but it is not impossible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
first you have got to have that mindset. The mindset change itself slowly, gradually, then you can get through with it.
What is your first? Okay, let's go
Mhm.
with. Do you remember what is your first week like? When you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I gotta change now. What is that first week like for you?
The first week,
Yeah, or the
Yeah.
even first month.
the first month. Why I wanted to change? You mean like?
No, like
Yeah.
like what did you actually do in that first month?
Oh, the first month.
Yeah.
When I initially started out, I just moved.
Okay.
I know it sounds really silly to say,
No, it's
But-
not. It's not.
but my whole entire life I've been a couch potato, just sitting around. All that I did was just eat and eat.
Okay.
To a certain point that I knew that my eating has been such an issue,
Okay.
and it was like, being so counter-reactive with my daily routines until it got to a certain point that I was really sick from just eating. For example, I can give you an example right here.
Okay.
I used to have a habit of eating a lot of sugary foods. I'm not so sure if you're aware of sugar addiction. Have you heard of that before?
Yes.
I used to suffer from sugar addiction myself.
Oh, okay.
It was terrible, where I used to keep Nutella jars. When I say Nutella jar, it's not the small one, okay? It's like the huge chunk, like a big one.
okay.
I used to keep it at the side of my bed, and I just eat it right from the tub. That's what I used to do.
With a spoon.
With a spoon. On top of that, I used to have this addiction to Milo. It's the
Okay.
Milo dinosaur, where you just Milo, and then on top of that you add the powder, and then the heavy like creamer and all that. So it was a serious addiction to sugary stuff,
Okay.
and not forgetting the candies and the chocolates and all that, of course. Yeah.
So that is your everyday
Yep.
intake.
Everyday meal. I would eat that for 3 times a day, maybe more. So
Okay.
I did this to myself.
Yeah. That is bad. That is
Yeah.
bad. Okay.
I think it was also some sort of a coping mechanism as well. Yeah.
But what were you coping though?
Coping at that time, when I was quite young in my teen years, I was suffering through bullies from school. You know how when you're the bigger dude at school, people will start to pinpoint everything, And the kids in my school, they were soulless. Yeah.
Kids in general in a
Kids
lot of schools are soulless, okay?
Yeah. But yeah, they would, but at that point it didn't really bother me that much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but then when I realized that it started to take a toll on my mental health, that's when I realized, oh, they were part of my binge eating addiction as well, because I wanted to steer away from those kids
Mean
who were
words.
mean words and all that.
Okay. You're just like, okay lah, I'm
Yeah.
go home.
Just eat away, so that I think it's the instant dopamine that I get from sugar that made me shift away from
Yeah, okay. Okay, that
Right.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So were you always the bigger kid when you were younger, or
Initially, when I was young, I was not fat. I was a skinny kid.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
And then later on, when the eating thing happened, and I slowly
get
become bigger and bigger over time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, we go back to that 1 month.
Yeah.
So you were moving.
Moving.
So
Moving,
give us
basically,
more.
I was just walking around the house.
walking around the house.
Walking
okay,
itself. That was like the first baby steps.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I would just roam around and maybe try to do a bit of like lunges or some funny workouts that I saw on
Small
YouTube,
movement.
because
Yeah.
my initial weight loss started during the whole pandemic. So I had nothing else to
to
do.
Okay.
So I just Googled one day and how you can lose weight or something like that, and
Yeah.
I saw people were like, oh, you got to do this, you can even start at home.
Yeah.
At that point, even being inexperienced, I'd say like I didn't know, oh, you could even do it at home.
Yeah.
So then I just went on with like small baby steps, and that's how I got there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just move. But then did you change your diet in the first month?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No, I'd be lying if I said, oh, I just went cold turkey and I changed everything. It was not.
Oh
Yeah.
no. So
No.
the Nutella jar is still there.
It was still there, but it was less. Yeah.
So probably from 3 times or just
Yep.
1 time
Yeah.
now.
So I was slowly getting into the rhythm of awareness of how these
Ah.
foods are, making me feel sick after. So it's better for me to steer away from them. Yeah.
Point number 1, baby steps. Okay.
Yes.
We don't expect you to lose your weight. Then after that, we're like, okay, let's run 10 kilometers today. No, and it's not gonna happen. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because
That's
also
right.
your body is not gonna be able to take it.
Yes.
Right. Especially if let's say you want to go for a jog and run,
Right.
your ankle, your knee is not gonna be able to
Yep.
take it because you are heavy.
Yes, and then the one thing that I would like to add right here as well,
Yes.
since you have mentioned running, is that when you're heavier, you are not allowed. Not to say you're not allowed, but it is advisable not for you to run. Yeah, at all.
Correct.
But most of the people, they don't know that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Because when you run, of course, like you have mentioned, your
Yeah,
joints and
your
everything.
joints.
Yeah, you're gonna mess that
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It's not advisable at all.
Yeah. So baby steps, right? Okay. So yeah, go to the next question. How did you go about setting your weight loss goals, and what strategies you use them to stay committed to them? Okay. So this is from after the baby steps, after
Yep.
you start to move,
Yes.
change a little bit, cut off the sugar intake
Sugary stuff,
and whatnot.
yes.
So after that, what happened?
Well, I'm an optimistic person. With that said, I set realistic, attainable goals
Okay.
when I first started, and I went with the flow and never really set a particular goal as to how many kgs I should lose by when, because I believe when I set unrealistic goals, I'll end up hurting myself.
Okay.
And along the way, I set small goals throughout my entire weight loss journey, like I've mentioned, baby steps. Let's say today I can walk around the house for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow I'll increase it to 3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then gradually to 4, and then 5, and that's how I went with it. It was extremely slow, I would say, but the one good thing about that is that I'm able to still continue doing it.
Okay.
Mm.
So again, it's still baby steps,
Yeah.
But okay, what is your intake or food intake like today?
You mean like right now, today?
Yeah.
Oh, my food intake today has totally changed from what I used to, because I used to just eat junk every single day, 3 times a day and all that. But right now, as much as I can, I try to be healthy, and I mostly eat plant-based. I'm a vegetarian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
But that too comes with the pros and cons.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to hit your protein goals, it can be a bit challenging.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
especially
slowly
plant-based.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So when did you decided to become a vegetarian?
There's actually another whole story behind it. I don't know if we have the time. We can,
Okay.
I can go on a bit of a tangent, but I think to answer your question in short about nearly 4 to 5 years ago, I guess. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. 4 to 5 years ago.
Perhaps, yeah.
Oh, okay. But junk food. The
Yeah.
weight is
Yep.
because of junk
The
food.
junk food of the sugary
sugar
stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of carbs.
A lot of
yeah.
carbs.
But one thing about carbs as well, carbs are not bad.
Yeah.
People have another misconception of saying carbs are really bad for your body. You must understand the difference between healthy carbs and junk carbs, like the ones that I ate, like chips and all that. Yeah.
Those are bad.
Yeah.
Those are bad.
Those are, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Also citing Philomena, our first Sarawakian Dayak women to won the bodybuilding championship. Woo!
Ooh,
She
yeah.
actually also said the same thing.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was actually saying that if you have like, let's say like you only have like one bowl of rice during your meal, that is not bad.
Portion control, baby.
Portion control, yeah. But if you
Yeah.
start to order like extra, that is
That's
bad.
when the problem slowly cripple up on you.
Yeah, right. So you're like, no, okay, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm not gonna eat rice.
Yeah, you don't want to be like cold turkey and say I'm not gonna eat rice. I'm not gonna eat this. I'm not gonna eat that. Because realistically speaking, you will never be able to continue that throughout the rest of your weight loss journey.
Yeah, in a way also your brain would not be able to
function.
Your brain is gonna tell you, what the hell is wrong with you?
All of a sudden you want to change this.
Yeah, you can do it slowly.
Yeah.
Yes. But you have to do it slowly.
And your body is gonna detest to
then your body is be able to adapt to it. Your brain can also process it.
It takes time to acclimate.
Yeah. I think if let's say you do a very drastic change, probably you will crash.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Probably
that's right.
you will spiral even deeper in the black hole.
Yep.
Right? So, baby steps. Still the same lesson.
Yeah.
Baby steps. Okay. So, now I want to know. Describe me your typical daily routine in terms of diet and exercise during your weight loss journey. I think this is now you still carry on. You still do the same.
I still do the same thing. But
Walk us
initially, due to my herniated disc injury, I went through that. Yep. It was a living hell, I must say.
Because of the weight issue as well? Not really.
Yes and no.
Oh, okay.
Here's a little backstory. Yet again, we're going back. It was during the pandemic when I had a scare from a pet shop, actually, because I keep a lot of pets. I have 26 cats.
26 cats?
Yeah, I have 26 cats.
Okay.
But I don't have that much. Wait. Do I still have 20? Wait, I think it's 16, not 26. Okay. No, I'm really bad with numbers, but it's somewhat between 20 and 18. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I never really counted them. Yeah, I do have a lot of cats.
They're still
around.
In the house?
Yep. There's a lot of cats.
Over 10 of them.
Yeah, over 10. Yeah, definitely over 10. I think I might have exaggerated when I said 26.
But still, the number is still big.
It is huge. Yeah. So the pet shop actually called me and he said, it was during the initial lockdown, and he told me that we're about to close down. We don't know what's about to happen, so you better come and pick up your cat's food and all that. And you know how it was during the initial lockdown. There's only one person can go out from the household, and there can be only one.
Yeah.
So I went there and I wrongly carried a huge bag of cat food, and that's how I heard a snap, a literal snap at my back. Like you could hear the sound, a snap.
Okay.
But at that point, I was like thinking, it was just a snap. Couldn't be. It won't be that bad.
Okay.
I still carried on, drove back home.
But did you feel the pain?
It was no pain at all.
There's no pain.
No pain at all.
Snap,
yeah.
You're like, okay, probably something, probably not.
Nah, who cares? We just got the cat food. We're going back. As long as my cats are fed, I'm fine. And then from there, I carried the heavy bag up the stairs. So that really did segue into, making it much more worse. And then I can still vividly remember that night. I had the worst pain in my whole entire life. I couldn't move. I was in bed. Probably around 2 or 3 in the morning, I woke up. And I thought at that point I was paralyzed. Because my whole lower body, I couldn't move at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was that bad.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And from there, I feel as though, oh my God, what's wrong with me,
Okay.
And it was during the whole pandemic thing. You couldn't go out. You can't even go to the hospital. You can only go to your nearest clinic.
Yeah.
It took me 45 minutes to get out from bed. 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is in the middle of the night.
Yep. During that moment, I was still heavy.
Okay.
So yeah,
okay.
going back to our story, I was still heavy at that point.
Okay.
That itself was another trigger for me to like keep on pushing forward to lose the weight even more, because it was, you know, a result of being heavyweight and all that. So and then I got a few jabs, I think 6 to 7 jabs of painkillers, which made me somewhat subside to the pain, but it took me around 6 months to a year to completely be pain free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after that, my doctor advised not to lift weights for about a year.
Oh. Okay.
But I've already started my weight loss journey.
Okay.
So at the time, I was also a cardio junkie. Cardio junkie meaning to say I ran 7 days a week. I danced 2 to 3 hours a day and ate a small, when I say small, it's like morsel amount of calories a day, roughly around 500 to 800 calories a day.
Wait.
Yeah.
500 calories
a day.
That is like, a plate of nasi lemak is already in thousands.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And I did lose a ton of weight, but that is not the optimal way for you to lose weight. And I would never recommend that to anyone because I was so inexperienced, which really did led to my silly decision. But right now I am healed from my injury and my program has changed to weightlifting to 4 to 5 times a week with a combination of runs in between.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So now you go to the gym.
Yes.
You still do cardio, but in between
it's lesser.
It's lesser. No more longer, like 7 days a week.
Not that aggressive.
Okay. What about your diet intake? It's still at minimal?
No, my diet intake at this point is not at a minimal. I would never recommend you to starve yourself. That's the one thing that you should never ever do. If you're about to lose weight, do not starve yourself. Yeah, don't do that.
Do not starve yourself.
Yeah, do not do that. It's not worth it because even though you'll be active, I think it's because of the survival mode that your brain has.
Yeah.
But for your well-being, it's detrimental. Just don't do that. You should stick to a diet that you can keep in the long run. You know, that what works for you and all that.
Tell us, what is your diet today?
My diet today is eating...
Let's start from the top.
Let's say mostly I make sure that I hit my protein goals since I'm weightlifting as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I must make sure that there's ample amount of protein. There's like fibrous food. And all that. So it's basically just a balanced meal.
So what do you get? I mean, how do you get your protein? From protein shakes?
Yeah, from protein shakes and also from legumes. Also,
wait, what is that?
Legumes are like nuts and all that. The edamame. They call it edamame. There's lentils and all that as well. Chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
Then I do get it from tofu as well. Tempeh, tofu, tempeh, and all those different kind of things. Yeah.
Wow. Actually, today we have 2 recordings, and the person before you just now, he's the same as well, but he's not entirely vegetarian. He still take seafood. He do lifting as well.
I see.
And after the protein, so your breakfast is also protein.
Usually, no, breakfast I'll go for a bit of like carbs, like healthy carbs. For example, like oatmeal and wholemeal bread and all that. Yeah.
Okay. Then during lunch?
During lunch, I'll go with a bit of heavier, just like maybe a bit of, the vegetarian mock meats.
Yeah.
But choosing those mock meats, you must be really careful because they are packed with a lot of fats.
Yeah.
So you can really go overboard as well. So I always look up at behind the packaging to see if there is high amount of protein inside.
So you prepare your own food?
Yeah, I prepare all my own food.
Your own food?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you have to like check the ingredients, what is inside.
Yeah.
Then, this is okay. Then you purchase that. Oh, okay.
It's much more easier to track your calories that way as well.
But it's also a lot of work, right?
Tracking calories is a lot of work, I must say. And you can do it for a short period of time, I guess. But once you get used to it, maybe you can be intuitive about it. So you'll be able to decipher between what is good and what is bad. Yeah.
Okay. Then dinner?
Dinner, I will usually stick to the same thing again, or
for lunch,
yeah,
the
or
same
I'll
thing.
just go with a yogurt or something. Yeah.
Okay. So no
But
more.
but there are times when I feel like I want a bit of like sweetness in my life. I'll go with a bit of candy, but it's not that. It's not like how I used to eat like the whole entire bar. Yeah,
Okay.
I maybe take like one or two. Yeah,
So no more Nutella jar next.
no
next
more.
to the
I
bar.
haven't had a Nutella or like Starbucks in 5 years, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So okay, now after the weight loss, do you have like cheat day?
I do sometimes, but rarely. I
Oh,
must
so
say,
your cheat day is the candy lah,
yeah, candies and some
candy,
junk food.
junk food.
Yes. Even okay, here's the thing. Even if I were to cheat, my body will not adapt to it. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh.
So let's say if I were to wanna like binge back again, even if I try, my body will not accept it.
Oh,
Yeah.
your
So
body will tell you, okay.
Yeah, I can't be consuming, like I feel as though I can't swallow those food because it makes me feel sick.
Oh.
Yeah, it really does
okay.
make me feel sick. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm
I mean,
adapted.
it's a good thing,
Yeah,
right?
it is a good thing.
It's
Yeah.
a good thing that your body now is telling you that, okay,
Yeah.
we're not doing this anymore.
Yep.
We cannot do this
We
anymore.
went through this.
We went through this. We have suffered through this.
Yeah, we have suffered through
Let's
the
not go
adversity.
here.
Let's not go there. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's actually a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I realize sometimes when I tell myself, one day I'll have a little bit more sugar.
Yeah.
And one day become 2.
Yes. Yeah.
2 day become 3. Okay. Wow. Okay. We have talked about diet and okay. What role did the support of your friends and family? Oh, okay. How is it? How did your family take on this particular weight loss and I'm sure they contribute to your success.
Yes,
So
they did.
walk us through that.
Well, my family and friends have been great cheerleaders
Okay.
during my weight loss journey. They've been really supportive and have given me reality checks from time to time. Because there was also this one point I was underweight.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay.
Underweight, and I wasn't eating enough. Like I mentioned, I ate like 500 to 800 calories,
Yeah.
which made me ultra skinny. I was 76 kgs.
Wow.
That's when I went a little overboard.
Okay.
But at that time, the one thing that I had in my brain was to just lose the weight and be as skinny as I possibly could be.
Yeah.
Because at the back of my mind, I still had that voices keep on telling me that no matter how much I've lost, I was still fat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever I look at the mirror, I feel as though, oh, you're still that fat guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. The voices.
Yeah, the voices. And right now, looking back in hindsight, some of the photos that I took during those moments, I feel as though I know now why they were so concerned. Even for me, if I were to look back, I felt shocked to see that I was ultra skinny, and that's not something that is good. And at this point, I would like to give a huge shout out to my mom, who has been my backbone since day one. She supports me not only morally, but mentally as well. And she also helps me to prepare my vegetarian and like plant-based strict meals.
Oh, okay.
For that, and also dealing with my atrocities. When it comes to atrocities, I say like sometimes she'll make something and she'll say, hey, it's okay, just eat it. It's one day. And I'll be telling her like, no, I don't think I can break my diet. It's no means no and all those kinds of stuff. And I feel really bad for saying that. But I really appreciate the things that she has done for me and she continues to do for me. I don't think without her I could have been here today. So I love her to the moon and back. So Mom, if you're watching this, I love you. Yeah, I really do.
Oh, okay. Again, I think I also have mentioned this before. I do not know whether it's on the show or not. I think this I picked up from a movie or something like that. The closest love to God's love, it's mother's love.
When you said that, I literally had goosebumps. I'm not even joking because that is true.
Yeah, right. The closest.
I've always told the people who are closest to me that I see my mom as a godly figure. I really do. I promise myself not to cry. I'm trying so much to. Yeah, I got a little emotional, but the things that she continues to do for me and the unconditional love that I get from my mom is something else, especially after losing my dad, whom I loved as well. I feel as though my mom, there's not a day that goes by that she doesn't support me. Even during my lowest, I was so lost, yet she somewhat triggered that positivity in me as well.
I think that part it's true. Even if you look at it from a religious point of view, in Islam they teach us, heaven is where you're on foot with your mother.
Yes,
right?
yeah, exactly.
So like even for Hindu, when you want to respect your mother, you should kiss her feet. Because that is how highly she was put at. Even for Christian, Mother Mary was talked a lot in the book, right?
Right.
So true. I agree with you. So mother, it's although sometimes mother can be harsh, lah.
Yeah, that is, I think, the type of love that they show as well. Yeah.
Sometimes I mean,
they scold you because they love you.
As Asian kids.
Asian kids. You go through that.
They are part of our life. Like we had our mother lah. I don't like our mother lah.
And especially being Asian, sometimes I think from my personal experience, I'd say we don't tend to say out loud that we love our parents, and I hope that we can instill that in ourselves, to just say that we love our mom and dad, our parents.
From our generation. I mean, like, hearing my mother say, I love you, it would be, probably I will see the Bigfoot first, then I hear my mother say.
For example, if your mother is saying, I love you, she will give you a slap or like take a hanger or hit you first. That's another form of love, of showing, to make you understand that you want to repeat doing the same silly stuff again, so I'm gonna smack you or something.
But sure lah, our mother expressed
tough love
differently lah, differently.
Tough love.
Okay, so now let's talk to the people who struggle with maintaining their weight loss. So throughout times, I mean, how do you actually keep yourself in check with this? Okay. What advice can you give those people who is do after the baby steps, then stick to certain stuff that you do? Then what is your advice to these people?
That is a really great question. Personally, I believe consistency is the key to maintaining your physique.
Consistency. Okay.
Whenever I feel like giving up, I'll remember why I started in the first place, reminiscing the adversity and the struggles that I've been through in order for me to reach my goal. And that itself somewhat ignites the fire within me to keep on pushing forward. So I would say that sometimes, your struggles, your pain, you have got to turn your pain into passion.
Okay.
Yeah. I know that it might sound dark, but the journey will never be linear. It's never going to be linear. Of course, you're going to go through a lot of things, but you have to find that light within yourself in order for you to push outside. Because at the end of the day, no matter how many support system that you have, if you yourself don't put in the work, you don't get to see it's not going to happen. I learned that the hard way.
So meaning to say that have you like, for example, when you actually started this, then after that throughout, then probably like something didn't work out, then you went back that again, then after that you have to pull yourself out again. Have that ever happened?
In my journey up to date, that have never happened.
That never happened.
Because I took it really slow, so I got adapted to the process of changing, like a metamorphosis sort of thing.
Okay. Oh, okay. So from that question, what we can actually know, it's consistency lah.
Consistency. And it's a slow process. I know everybody wants to lose the weight by the end of the year, or they want to start a new a new what do you call that? A new weight loss journey,
Yeah.
stuff, things of that nature.
Yeah.
But always be kind to yourself, and it's okay. It's gonna take time. You can go slow as long as you can keep the weight
Doing it.
off. Yeah, keep the weight off for the longest time with the optimal diet and fitness that works for you. Then you'll be good to go. Yeah.
Do you go to gym with him, ga, Peter? Oh, you go to
Yes,
gym
we
with
do. Yeah.
him. Okay. I wanna say, but I don't wanna promise. Probably
Yeah.
probably I will join in lah. Probably I will join.
Yes, we should go together.
We should go
yeah.
together. We should go together.
Should have a session in.
I don't want my girlfriend to watch this, and after that it's gonna backfire me very badly. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try
Yeah.
because actually I felt that
Mm-hmm.
although I'm tall, although I am not so overweight,
Yeah.
but my girlfriend will tell me, you got a bit of belly already, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like you say, like, again, it's in your head.
It's in you. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If you keep on telling yourself, this is okay, even if you gain weight, you still gonna tell yourself this is okay.
Yeah. You'll procrastinate.
Yeah,
over
right.
time, yeah.
Right. Then after that, you like wanna run. Then after that, I did Kuching Marathon. After I did Kuching Marathon, then after that,
The recent one?
yeah, the reason
wow.
I ran 10 only. I ran 10.
Oh,
only.
okay.
I ran 10.
Alright,
I
alright.
did not do the 42.
I initially really wanted to go, but I was not prepared for the run.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay,
I
okay.
wanted to do the whole 40 km.
42?
Yeah, but I don't think I would have pulled through because you need a lot of preparation.
Have you
Yeah.
done any?
Not yet.
No,
I
okay.
hope so one day. Yeah.
Okay, so this is I'm not a professional runner,
Yes.
but because I have been the event team for quite a number of years.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the advice usually will come with go again, like you say, go slow, baby
Go slow.
steps.
Yep.
If you think you can do 5, do 5. Try
Mhm.
5 first,
Yeah.
because we also have a lot of runs in the city, right?
Yep.
You can do 5, you can do
Mhm.
10, but don't straight away.
Go to the 40 something.
42.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you'll regret it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Try 10. Then after that, you think your 10 is
Yeah.
okay. Try 21.
Yeah.
Half marathon. Try
Mhm.
21. Then after that, 21, you think,
Mhm.
okay, I'm actually quite okay.
Yeah.
Then you go 42. I mean, even 42 would be, 6 hours?
Yeah. 6 hours.
6
yeah.
hours. From 42, if you want to do something else,
Ultra marathon.
There's
Look, over the
ultra marathon.
50 kms.
Yeah.
That for me, that's really
yeah.
crazy. That
Yeah.
amount of Wow.
So yeah, I also have friends
Mhm.
who did like ultra.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they did like
Ultra marathons.
Yeah, how 100.
I have so much of
kilometer.
reverence to people who does ultra marathons. That's
Yeah.
I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, but a lot of them will say the same thing.
Preparation.
Preparation is one thing.
Mhm.
Do it slow. Don't push yourself immediately because your body
Yeah.
will not be able to
Yep.
take it. That's
Mm.
one. Then after that, and he say, but the thing is about running. After a certain period of time,
Mhm.
is physical. After that,
Oh.
it's just your willpower.
right.
It's just your brain.
The mentality.
Yeah,
You have
mentality.
got to have that like hog mind. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
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 It's no longer physical.
No longer physical. I guess it's a different. You'll get into like a different realm. It's a different
Yeah.
reality. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah,
whole
so
different.
immediately when my friend tell me this, I'm like, oh yeah,
Yep.
my mind is not prepared for this.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Not
do.
yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have also talked about the setback. So I guess yeah, you're okay lah, because once you did it, your
Mhm.
baby steps and everything, you sudah macam you
Yep.
continue all the way
Yes.
until today.
Yep.
So I guess what we can go from that is, if let's say you notice a day, this is for people who wanted to lose weight, but probably halfway through it, like, hey, I cannot do this anymore.
Like the plateaus and all that.
Yeah, so I guess
Yeah.
that one is just, you have to find it in you lah, kan? Like
yeah.
you said earlier on, you just have to
Mhm.
find it in you, and after that you just have to tell yourself, why do you start in the first place?
Yeah.
Right. From there, I think,
And then you look back at your journey, how much you have like gone through.
yeah.
You're not gonna give up right now. Don't you dare do that. Yeah.
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 So
Of course, you can take breaks. There's nothing wrong in taking
take
breaks. Yeah.
okay.
But you just slowly continue back.
Yeah, but your break should be short lah, huh?
Yeah.
Your break, not you work out for 6 months. Your break is also 6 months. It's
Yeah.
not gonna do any good to you lah. Okay, so what non-physical benefits that you have experienced as a result of your weight loss?
Ooh. After losing over 60 kgs,
Yeah.
I now feel much lighter. I don't pant anymore when I go up the stairs.
Mm.
My excruciating knee and back pain has completely gone, and I'm at peace with myself. I was once a prisoner of my own thoughts, but now I'm free. Yeah, I really am.
Oh, that's nicely put, man.
Because fitness is my passion right now, and it is therapeutic to my mental and physical well-being. I
Okay.
believe the plethora of adversities and the struggles really did led me to my post-traumatic growth.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now I feel like I'm bulletproof, and I'm ready to face another day, one step at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is a boost in your confidence, I would say.
Indeed, yeah.
Overall well-being.
Yeah. Of course, there are times you're gonna feel as though like, ugh, I'm not gonna do it again. But you will always have that something within you that is like pushing you.
Okay. I mean,
I'm not saying like
all-
I'm positive all the entire time. I'm
after all,
gonna
we
do
are
this
human,
workout. Yeah, we are
right?
humans at the end of the day.
We are
Yeah.
human. I mean, again, like you say, it's okay to take breaks.
Yes.
And also, it's okay to feel down at certain time.
Mhm.
But it's just that how you pull yourself out of it after that is important.
Mhm.
That is a lot more important, right? Okay, so your advice to people who just started.
Okay. Maybe before that, is it okay if I were to, because right now, thinking back, I think there's something that I would like to address as well, like in terms of the plateaus and all that. Like we
of course,
spoke
of course.
about the whole gym thing and all that. So I'm gonna give like a little insight of like my experience of how I got into the gym
Yeah.
and what really helped me
Yeah,
to push forward. If
of
that's
course, of
okay,
course.
yeah. After losing a ton of weight, I noticed that I lost a lot of muscle mass as well, due to
Okay.
the endless amount of cardios that I was doing, like I mentioned before.
Yeah.
And I was extremely active due to my the cardio and all that, but I wasn't strong enough. I couldn't even lift some of those things because the muscle mass has gone at this point.
Yeah.
And that's when I wanted to enroll myself into the nearest gym.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's how I got into Level Up Fitness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But being a newbie, I realized that I had gym anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say that you're afraid. Oh, I don't know what to do. Or
Yeah, and also I felt like all eyes were on me. But I was delirious, of course.
Okay.
Delirious, because when you step into a zone of not knowing anything, because one thing, I was inexperienced and I had no background in weightlifting whatsoever. Like I've never touched weights ever in my whole entire life. And I was ambiguous, I decided to then seek help from a personal trainer. That's where I met Kush, who is an elite personal trainer from Level Up Fitness.
Okay.
Not sponsored.
Not
Not sponsored, but I
Not.
wish they would.
Okay.
Yeah, who is an elite personal trainer who really helped me pave the way into the world of weightlifting and build confidence to lift weights when I was alone. Yeah, when I was alone, and I'll never forget that. But right now, I'm working with Dave, who is another personal trainer, who is a stellar personal trainer from Level Up Fitness. He pushes me to be the better version of myself through his insightful training program, where it is specifically, designed for my anatomical range. This one time, I still remember, I had an annoying pain on my left shoulder due to not having proper form during a bench press.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
And when he assessed my issue and resolved the pain I was having, I was really surprised. Not only to say surprised, but I was so happy to know that he had this expertise to resolve this pain. It was almost like magic, at that point I was like, ooh, I no longer have this pain because my form was not proper. And how important it is for you to, make sure that your form is proper and your technique is right and all that. And I was mind blown by his expertise. And also, I have so much reverence for him. He's like a brother that I never had. At
Okay.
this point, my love for my trainers are unparalleled. I must say, yeah, because they have changed my life entirely.
Okay.
I owe it
okay.
to them. I really do. Yeah,
Okay.
I love them. Yeah,
So yeah, a shout out to Kush and Dave. Yeah,
from Level Up Fitness.
Yeah, from Level Up Fitness. Yeah. So if you are somehow watching this, probably can bring our young boy here over to fruit juice or something.
Yeah, fruit bar.
Fruit bar.
Fruit bar,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. Okay. I guess it's also another thing where same thing when we talked to Philomena. She
Mhm.
also mentioned actually the same thing.
Ah,
You wanted to go to a gym, it's okay.
yes.
But it's better for you to actually seek help from the professional
Exactly.
because you
Yeah.
will know what to do in the first place.
Yes.
You know, so if you have the professional, you don't have to have the professional all
Yes.
the time.
Correct.
But just for the first moment
Yep.
when you stepped in, so that you
Mhm.
know what to do with yourself.
Yeah.
Know what to
So
do
then
with
you
the
can't you
equipments.
don't go in the gym and you feel dubious and
Yeah.
you feel lost and you don't know what to do basically.
right.
Yeah. And it can also expedite your progress as well if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are you considering to become a instructor yourself one day?
I don't know what the future holds.
Okay.
If it is possible, maybe someday, who knows. Yeah.
Okay. Talk to
Mm.
Dave.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dave will say, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dave is
Yeah.
he's great.
Because I also felt that because probably there are people who is memang let's say they are memang fit, right?
Yeah.
Then after that they went into instruction.
Yeah, the whole instructional,
right?
yeah,
So,
instructor, yeah.
but the thing is, for you, I felt it
Mhm.
would be a different story
Yeah.
because if let's say a big guy comes
Yeah.
into the gym
Mhm.
and look for a personal trainer, then after that there's one point where he said, I cannot do this anymore.
Mhm.
Then you can say, hey, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I've been exactly this.
Yeah, if I did
position.
it, so can you.
Yeah, I can do it.
Mhm.
So can you?
Yeah, so
Here
can
is
everybody
me.
else.
Many years ago,
Yep.
I'm way bigger than you
Yes.
even.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make even people feel like, yeah, Vimal can do it. So can I.
I really appreciate you saying that to me.
Yeah. So I mean,
Appreciate it, man.
yeah. But if let's say you go to instructor and the instructor say, I've been big
Yeah.
toe. Then I'm like, this is my photo. I'm like, wait,
Right.
you're not big.
yeah. That's a whole nother thing. You know, with
Yeah.
experience, I think comes so much of learning as well. With knowledge comes power.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. So I think one day, hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully.
you get there. But
Yeah.
okay lah, go to the gym lah, Peter,
We should go together one session or more.
Okay. Hopefully we'll make this happen one day lah.
Yeah. We're gonna make this happen.
Yeah, make this happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we wrap up,
Yeah.
what is like the show name lah? What is your feel good? Because when we ask this, a lot of people like give us a statement, a movie from a quote,
Uh-huh.
even a piece of advice from celebrities.
Yeah.
What is your feel good?
Feel good and like maybe a piece of advice that I would like to give? Yeah. The one thing I'd say before starting, do your research. Do
Okay.
your research. Talk to someone, and if you can invest in a personal trainer, yet again, do that, because a personal trainer will guide you to track your weights, of course, and help with your weight loss journey. On top of that, you'll also gain the confidence to have that mental strength to push through.
Yeah.
And remember, life isn't always going to be linear. Yeah. Growth happens when you step out of the comfort zone.
Okay.
You will fall, fumble, and flounder. What do you do when you fall? You get right back up. And you continue your journey with your head held up high. All right? That's how you cherish the ride of life, because with great power comes great responsibility. Yeah. And always be kind to yourself, others, and stay grounded. Yeah. I hope, my anecdote will aspire to inspire. Yeah. That's the one thing that I would like to say. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually we talked about this off camera again. Because when I talked to Vimal off camera, I was actually asking him, "Are you from Gucci?"
Yeah.
He said yes. Then I'm like, did you study abroad? Then he's like, no. I'm
Nope.
like, wait, you don't look and then you don't sound like
Yeah.
from here. Yeah. So, okay. If let's say people want to find out more about you, do you have like are you okay with people to follow you on Instagram?
Yeah,
probably?
for sure. Yeah, I'm on
okay.
Instagram at Vimal Shahen, VIMALSHAHEN. You can ask me a way if, let's just say, if you have some concerns with your weight loss or if you just need a little boost or something of confidence. I do give free advices from time to time to strangers, of course, with the knowledge that I have. And I really like helping people and expecting nothing in return. That really makes me feel fulfilled in a way.
It's
Yeah.
good for me. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, like if let's say again, like I said just now, if we
Mm.
have another friend,
Yeah.
even if a stranger, then say, no, I've been in your position.
Yeah.
I've been as big as you, or even bigger. But no, I've done it. So can
Yeah,
you?
so
I
can
mean,
you.
I would feel good, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because sometimes you need that word of encouragement,
encouragement.
for you
Yeah.
to push through.
Yeah.
I get some random DMs sometimes on Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I really do, from all over the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They'll be asking me, how did you do it? I will explain it to them, and they tell me that how inspiring I am. So when I listen to those kind of words being reiterated back to me, I feel as though that, I have found not only my passion, but also my calling. Yeah, in a way, in a sense, I feel like it's helping others. So why can't I do that? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing that after I listen to you, I want to go to the gym now, huh?
Yeah. So I have instilled some sort of like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But whenever I don't feel like going anymore, I should rewatch this episode again, probably.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for coming
Yeah.
into the studio, Vimal.
Thank you so
very
much for having me. I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
Also, before we wrapped up, I wanted to just say that right after whatever you said during the ending part just now, is I can picked up one point. It's something that I also learned not recently, but something that I also remind myself. Comfort zone is where dreams die.
Yes, exactly. That's
Let's go with
right.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you very much once again, Vimal. I hope you all the best in the future, and looking forward for you to be teaching in the gym one day.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for
Right.
those watching, thank you very much. If you enjoy all the episode and also this episode, consider subscribing and push on the notification button. Until the next episode, thank you very much for watching. Bye.